Welcome to the Ringer Fantasy Football Show. My name is Danny Heifetz, and I'm joined by Danny Kelly and Craig Horlbeck, and we are going over all the players you must add entering Week 17, the Fantasy Football Championships. I don't know if anyone is actually going to take players off of waivers and put them into their lineups, or if people even made the finals, but at the very least, we have our trivia championship that we have to figure out here. And also have to address the fact that if you are watching on video, I look like I am in Narcos, Mexico.
You look like you're on the Marty Supreme press tour.
I'm just part of like Timothée Chalamet's
Did you
Orange.
ever see Traffic, Craig, back in the day? Like how everything was in a sepia tone?
Yeah, dude. I hate that.
That's
whole
Heifetz right
look.
now.
Yeah. Heifetz looks like he's inside of an orange ping pong ball right now.
How did you? That's actually the lighting. There you go. So I'm just ahead of the curve. So yeah, we're gonna go through. Yeah, all the waivers, trivia, emails, and yeah, they're just jealous that I got to see Marty Supreme. That's all. But first, we're gonna take a quick break. This episode is presented by Chime. Bank smarter this season. Fantasy football is all about strategy. Well, here's a winning strategy for your money. Trade banking fees for fee-free banking. 1.5% cash back. Getting paid when you say, and a higher APY in your savings. That's a lineup that wins. Stop banking the old way. Bank smarter through Chime. Chime is a financial technology company, not a bank. Banking services and the secured Chime Visa credit card provided by the Bancorp Bank N.A. or Stride Bank N.A. Members FDIC. Optional services and products may have fees or charges. Details at chime.com/fees. Info. With a qualifying direct deposit, earn 1.5% cash back on eligible secured Chime Visa credit card purchases. APY means annual percentage yield. Learn more at chime.com. Dude, I will say Narcos, the intro music was pretty incredible.
The first season?
I already forgot it.
Oh, God. It was like a
Good show, though. I loved that show.
Narcos was, when it came out,
That
been
guy's
reduced
not, people think that guy might win an Oscar this year.
Mora?
Pablo Escobar?
The guy who played him.
No, he's in another movie about a scientist in what country, right?
He's in this movie called The Secret Agent, and people think he might get an Oscar nom for it.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I think it's Brazilian.
All right, we're going to get to waiver ads and trivia, but first, just want to address the DK Metcalf thing. People were mad that we didn't talk about it on the Sunday show, but we had a sneaky feeling that something like this was going to happen. So I'm just going to read, shout out Brooke Pryor to ESPN, who does a great job. And I'm going to just read because I think every paragraph of this story at the top is important. Steelers wide receiver DK Metcalf has been suspended 2 games without pay by the NFL for, quote, conduct detrimental to the NFL for initiating a physical confrontation with a fan, end quote, during Sunday's game at Ford Field. That was the end of the NFL quote, still quoting Brooks' story. According to the NFL release, Metcalf's actions violate the league policy that specify players may not enter the stands or otherwise confront fans at any time on game day if a player makes unnecessary physical contact with a fan in any way that constitutes unsportsmanlike conduct or presents crowd control issues, blah, 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 blah. He will be held accountable. And then Ryan Kennedy, the Detroit Lions fan involved in the altercation with DK Metcalf on Sunday, denied he used a racial slur, misogynistic, or hate-based language during the incident, according to a statement released by a Michigan law firm. And then DK Metcalf, who played for the Seahawks before being traded to the Steelers this year, reported Kennedy to Seattle team security in the past. A source confirmed to ESPN Seahawks reporter Brady Henderson the Seahawks played at Detroit in 2022, 2023, and 2024.
Yeah, so clearly there's a little bit more going on here than just he struck up a conversation with a random fan. Obviously, you don't ever want to be punching a fan. That was a horrible look, and it looked bad in the moment. But we don't exactly know yet what this guy said to DK Metcalf and how that triggered him. So,
There's almost no reason to punch a fan.
Yeah.
Almost.
Right. I'm
Almost
picking up
no
what you're
excuse.
putting down. Yeah.
The fact that they have a history is actually kind of wild.
It's nuts. I couldn't believe that he was like, I know this guy and I've told Seattle security about him before.
I hate
if there's
that
like an
clown.
actual, if there's a paper trail too on this
That's
that
like
he
not
told the
great
security,
for this guy, this fan. Yeah. So he's out 2 games. I think he's going to appeal.
He has appealed, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see if he's able to make it back, if it gets reduced by a game or not. But yeah, the last 2 games of the season, he might not play.
Yeah, I forget the timeline of how the appeals work, but obviously that's huge because that would either be the Ravens game or if they go to the playoffs. So it could be pretty substantive. But yeah, the fact that this guy's come up before, I immediately went from the guy's side to DK Metcalf's side, like really quickly.
It just felt like there's a video and it appears like nothing's going on and the guy doesn't say anything, but it's like something happened before the video. Clearly, I don't know. The whole thing doesn't pass muster.
Right. Yeah. We'll withhold judgment for now until more comes out of
Exactly. The guy said he called DK by his full name, and that's why I never called DK by his full name, because the last time he did, he slapped the shit out of me.
That's right. Even though, yeah.
Don't you ever call me Daniel.
DeKalen Kelly. That's your name.
DeKalen Kelly. He's like, "What'd you fucking call me?" Okay. Let's get to waivers. I mean, if you're here, no point in explaining it anymore. I mean, people know how it works by now. It's the last week of the season. So for the handful of people who found us this week, we hope you for the first time.
Yeah. Welcome.
We're going to go through waivers position by position, and we're going to add players. And frankly, it's an excuse to finish our trivia championship, because with the exception of 3 people on this list, I hope you don't have to play any of these people in your fantasy championship.
If you're in the fantasy championship, odds are your bench is deep enough where even if you had Quinshon Judkins or somebody who got hurt, you probably have a better option, but just in case.
This might be toilet bowl stuff.
That's true.
That's actually way more important for people like me in the toilet bowl.
Right.
I will say, though, there are some gnarly teams in championships.
I know,
if you
there really are.
You ever go to your fantasy league and look at the championship? Because obviously...
how did this team finish second? I don't get that.
I don't know if that's... It's funny because it kind of mirrors the actual NFL season this year, where I think it's in my home league, like the 5th and the 6th seed are in the championship. And the Ringer League, it's like the 2 teams that were 6 and 8 are in the championship. These rosters that don't look deserving. It's a very bizarre year. It's all over the place.
Yeah.
It really is. I'm sorry. I'm going to pull up just because Jackie, who beat me in a league and is now into the championship in a league we're in. Can I just read you some of the players in Jackie's team?
Yeah.
And Jackie's in the final, and I'm looking at it. And her quarterback is Trevor Lawrence. Her running backs are Ashton Genty and Breece Hall.
Interesting.
It's like a real, really
How?
her?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Why do we do
that
this?
happen?
Why do we spend so much time on this?
Dude, in my home league, the guy who made the championship last week started Quinn Ewers.
Superflex.
And won the game because he had Puka Nacua. Now he's in the
That's
championship.
so stupid.
Craig, I'm going to a championship in one league, and I'm starting Phil Rivers.
Superflex, though, right? 2 quarterbacks.
Superflex. Yeah, Superflex to be clear, but still.
Those, yeah.
I mean, we're digging in the bottom of the barrel here for quarterbacks in particular, but yeah.
It's unbelievable. Anyway, I just look at the championship teams. Just stare at them. Sometimes it's like, oh yeah, and sometimes you're like, I don't understand this. I never could have picked this constellation of players, even having watched the entire season. Okay, let's get to running back, DK. If you actually have to pick up and play a player this week, either for championship or toilet bowl.
So
running back.
I don't know if we retired him last week. I think we talked about this, but Blake Corum, if he's still out there, I think has to be your number 1 choice. So you guys want to retire him and go to someone else?
Yeah, if Blake Corum's available, then without a doubt he would be the number 1 guy.
Yeah, we'll disqualify him.
I'll go with Michael Carter for the Cardinals again, he's the lead back for the team. They're going up against the Bengals next week, which has been worst against the running backs in fantasy this year. He is in a target, or he's in a time split with Corey Kiner and Emari Demercado, so he's not like getting all the carries, but he is the lead guy for them. I think the Cardinals offense will be a little bit better this week than it was last week. You're just going to get more touches with him. Again, this is kind of like what we just laid out. Like, obviously not ideal if you have to start Michael Carter, but if you're in the toilet bowl, I think you go pick him up.
I did not go with him.
Who do you got?
It's bottom of the barrel here. I went with Chris Rodtriguez for the Commanders, who is playing Dallas on Christmas
That's
Day.
another good one. Yeah.
He had 15 carries, like 65 yards and a touchdown last week. He is the starting running back playing Dallas, who is beat up and not good against the run right now, and I would go with them.
I think that's fine. I'm okay with that.
I would go with Carter just because DK said lead back versus Bengals. And I know the Cardinals aren't running a ton, but I do think Cardinals-Bengals will have a ton of points. Those are just 2 teams that are kind of mirrors of each other.
I just don't like that Michael Carter's whole thing was catching passes, and now Emari Demercado's back, and now Michael Carter's not catching passes.
They do kind of have a weird delineation of duties.
Yeah, I don't like anything. I don't like that Josh Johnson's going to be the quarterback. Honestly, Craig, you know what my biggest issue with your pick is?
Yeah.
It goes against your principle. If you picked a game on Christmas, you're going to watch a 3rd-string quarterback, Josh Johnson, on Christmas, and you're going to ruin your whole goddamn holiday and be like, why did I choose to do this? I'd literally rather just have a guy on Sunday so I don't have to watch and have my entire Christmas weekend ruined because I played a guy on Christmas.
Yeah, now you get to watch Bengals Cardinals and pray that game goes well. That'll be fun.
I will say, if Chris Rodriguez scores on Christmas, that's kind of nice.
True. The ultimate gift.
Yeah, maybe it's Rodriguez. It's one of those 2 guys, though. I think there's a massive tier break after those 2.
Yes, I debated like another guy, Emmanuel Wilson, who's the backup running back for Green Bay.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Jacobs is banged up. Yeah, he fumbled in that Bears game last week and then only played 2 offensive snaps after the fumble, but he's clearly not healthy and he's playing through a knee and an ankle thing right now. Emmanuel Wilson looked pretty good, and LaFleur said that the reason why Emmanuel Wilson played more was not because he punished Jacobs for the fumble, but because Wilson just looked really good.
I also think sometimes those younger guys are better with the read option exchanges, like with Malik Willis. Suddenly it's like when Josh Jacobs was like, when was the last time I really had to do this a lot? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I do think he's like kind of lingering as that next option.
So who should we do the showdown with? Heifetz, you break the tie.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'll do Chris Rodriguez.
Yeah.
Why don't you do Michael Rodriguez?
Michael Rodriguez?
Yeah. Mix them together.
We can't not care that much.
It's not like it matters. Whoever
right,
wins trivia gets to pick their guy, you know.
Yeah, that's true. Sure.
Dude, I'm in shock. We're taping this during this Colts game. We're taping this during the Colts game. Phillip Rivers cannot be stopped right now.
He's out here. Old man Rivers out here.
I need 80 points from McCaffrey and Jonathan Taylor.
McCaffrey scored.
I know. Mallory Rivers texting me saying I'm going to win. It's right. I only need 71 more points from the combined. So
you have Taylor and McCaffrey?
Yeah.
Dude, there's not even
50.
There aren't pass rushers within 10 feet of Phil when he's throwing the ball.
Well, it's because he's getting rid of the ball in 1.5 seconds.
Honestly, he's kind of throwing it down the field. They can't get near him.
He is. He's pushing it.
And they can't get near any of the receivers either. It's like Josh Downs just open like 12 yards down the field in every fucking pass. Anyway, all right. So we're going to do Chris Rodriguez?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That means it is time for the Chris Rodriguez showdown time. And so this is the trivia championship. It's really between Heifetz and I. DK, a little bit of spectator. But
what's the score?
Heifetz is in first with 18. I'm in second with 16, and DK has 10.
Wow.
I was robbed.
So I got to win. I have to win all 3.
All right.
Okay.
Or I guess I could win 2, and DK wins the other one. And
if it gets uninteresting, then maybe we'll do a double or nothing at the end with a game that someone suggested. Okay. Right. We have this is appropriate. That's Chris Rodriguez. So this is from Taylor.
T-Bone.
Taylor.
Breakfast was 3 scrambled. Oh.
I like that.
Sure. Breakfast was 3 scrambled eggs, homemade breakfast sausage, 175 grams of 0% vanilla Greek yogurt. That's, someone's like
175 grams.
They're weighing their breakfast. Okay. Black coffee and a Cool Mint Zim.
All right.
Cool Mint Zin.
Yeah.
Wow. Protein, little buzz. I like it.
Taylor writes,
people that listen to our show are maniacs for breakfast, aren't they?
Craig, it's a great window to people's minds.
I love it. I mean, they're emailing trivia on our week 17 trivia episode. These are the diehards here. They go hard in every aspect of their life.
Taylor writes, because DK mentioned that Josh Johnson, he was posting about how Josh Johnson will be in the NFL forever 8 years ago. Taylor writes, how many entries are on Josh Johnson's Wikipedia page under the team history section? And for clarification, the same team counts twice if they signed him twice. So if a team signed him 5 times, that would be 5 entries.
How many entries does he have?
Basically, it's like how many times has he signed with the team, but it's like on his Wikipedia. But it's how many times has Josh Johnson signed with the team, even if it was like to the practice squad or whatever.
Okay.
Because we know he's been on. Can we say the number of the amount of teams he's been on? Because we said that yesterday.
Yeah, I think that's like common knowledge because we said it yesterday.
You said it was 14 teams.
14 teams, yeah.
But
we all knew that when we guessed and wrote one down earlier, yeah.
Well, you should have been listening to me, as I always say. All right, Craig, do you got a number in mind?
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, whatever.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
24.
Damn it, Craig.
I said way too many. I said 40, which was stupid.
That's a lot.
I was like, oh, well, if high school and college and XFL, and it was a very bad guess.
All right. So what is it?
The answer is, what did you guys say again?
Craig said 24. I said 25.
DK's going to get it.
Wow, the answer's 25 on the nose.
Damn it. I needed that.
I'm fucking it up. Sorry, Craig.
That was a winnable game right there, Craig.
Can I say something? I actually was on the Josh Johnson Wikipedia yesterday. I did not count, for the record, how many
subconsciously
there were. But yeah, maybe I did, sort of up there somewhere.
All right, I'm still alive.
Hold on. While we're on Josh Johnson, we have to read another email here. This is from Sam.
Sammy.
S-Bone.
So do you remember what we were actually talking about on the show yesterday? Why we were saying how Josh Johnson was old like a decade ago. We were talking about how he's like Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
So Sam writes in, Josh Johnson and Clint Eastwood went to the same high school.
Stop.
At the same time.
No fucking way.
Dude.
Where did he go to high school?
The Oakland Tech, which also the alumni include Marshawn Lynch, Kirk Flood, Ricky Henderson, and the Muppeteer Frank Oz.
I want to say Marshawn Lynch and Josh Johnson are either friends or related somehow. I want to say they might be cousins.
Well, they went to the same high school, so they probably played together. Isn't that crazy, though? Like, what are the odds of that? Like, oh, yeah.
Dude, Josh Johnson and Marshawn Lynch are cousins.
Yeah, they're cousins.
Wait a minute. And Clint Eastwood is their uncle.
He's their grandfather.
Great uncle. Oh, my God.
Wow, that's insane.
I know. What are the odds of that? All right. Wide receivers.
Do you think Clint Eastwood has directed more movies than teams Josh Johnson has signed with?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
He's been a director for 45 years, right?
25 stints.
I'm saying 25 movies. Because directing is different than starring. I'm saying, do you think he's directed more than 25 movies?
I feel like I can name 5.
I don't think he has.
Okay.
That's less than 25.
That's
5.
way less than 25.
Well, I mean,
You got a big bridge to gap there.
But is this like Tom Brady won more Super Bowls
Gap.
than Peyton in his 40s? Hasn't Clint Eastwood made 5 movies since he turned 80?
Yeah. I mean, the answer is, I would probably guess like 30, 35. But
this is like a classic pre-internet thing that would have been way more fun, and now I'm just going to look it up.
It's close, I bet. Kind of. Maybe, I don't know. What would I guess?
What did you say?
30 or 35 would be my guess.
The answer is he's directed, it's 45 on his IMDb.
45 directing?
Movies.
He's 96. He's starting to look like late stage Al Davis out here.
What's his skincare routine?
Sea Monster? All right, wide receiver, third time's the charm. DK, you have to add a receiver. I think this is way more realistic than running back this week. If you had to add a receiver off waivers, play him in your lineup.
Parker Washington for the Jags would probably be my guess.
Yeah.
6 catches, 145 yards, a touchdown. He looked awesome out there. He's only playing 55% of the snaps, so that is slightly worrisome.
Yeah.
He's playing behind Jacoby Myers and Brian Thomas Jr., but I feel like Trevor just completely trusts this guy. He's really good after the catch. He's really useful. He's also a good returner. So in terms of the guys that are out there on waivers, if I want to start a guy this week, I'm probably going with Parker Washington. They're playing the Jags in Indy next, so it'll be in a dome.
They are the Jags.
Damn, did Pierce just score another touchdown?
Yeah, he did. This is unbelievable.
Old Man Rivers is cooking.
Dude, it was 3rd and goal from like the 15, and he converted that.
What in the world is going on here?
Like,
there's a
Josh Allen
flag,
couldn't convert that last weekend. And Phillip Rivers is converting 3rd and goals from the 15. Oh, flag. Oh, it's on the Niners.
Oh, it's all right.
No, it's on the Niners. It counts. Unreal.
At some point, we'll have to talk about if he's like a little better than he was at the end of the first Colts stint.
It's all the rest he got, man.
Just a smidge. He's rested. Yeah, Parker Washington's the answer receiver. He's easily the best player on waivers, and if you had to play a flex guy, Craig is making a face like it's not Parker Washington.
No, that is the right call, but there's a little bit of like Trey Tucker syndrome to these guys where it's like they have the big week and then we're like, add him. And in reality, he's like the 3rd option on the team. And the week before this, he had 6 points. The week before that, he had 3. So it's like, you are kind of shooting fish in a barrel here, but I agree he's the best player. There's like Luther Burden is banged up. I don't know if he's going to play. Jalen Coker, kind of similar situation as Parker Washington.
Playing the Seahawks.
So I agree that Parker Washington is the choice. I'm not sure I agree with the fact that he's like a bankable flex no matter what.
Craig, what do you think about Adam Thielen?
No.
As long as we're talking about old men.
Yeah, because the thing about the Steelers is they're not going to have DK Metcalf. They're also not going to have Calvin Austin on. He also left the game with a hamstring injury, which is I think the tight ends will be more useful than the wide receivers.
I think the Steelers genuinely might run multiple plays with 3 tight ends and 2 running backs.
I mean, Jonnu Smith is like a running back now. I think Jonnu Smith has more carries than catches in the last.
They're going to have Gainwell outside at receiver. They're just going to have Jalen Warren and Jonnu Smith.
Actually, that's true.
With 2 tight ends.
Leading receiver on the team, Kenneth Gainwell.
Dude, between the Jets and the Steelers this year at the receiving yardage, it's unbelievable. Jets might smidgen chance to have no interceptions and no 400-yard receivers. Okay, so we're doing Parker Washington Showdown time here.
Yeah, let's do it. All right, it is officially nut crunch time for Craig, and I have to win this or it's over. So it is the Parker Washington Showdown time.
Craig, should I purposely lose? But that actually might make me be better at it.
DK, why don't you just have faith? Why don't you just not throw it?
Because I want to make it interesting.
Trust the process. If it's meant
Trust
to
the
be,
process.
it's meant to
Put
be.
my little thumb on the scale here if I can. That's actually what I've been doing the whole year.
I can't win like that. That's a coward's way out.
Gotcha. I'm glad DK admitted that. You don't want. What is the beginning of the fantasy court intro?
Definitely don't want to tell anyone you're doing this thing, or you don't want to get handcuffed.
Definitely don't tell anybody about this.
Yeah, definitely don't tell him. Okay, so DK admitting that it's rigged. Okay, so here's the question. This is from Richard.
Rich.
Dickie.
Anybody seen Richie? Nobody gets that but me. Steven Seagal.
I just pretend it's from the bear, but I know it's like Stallone or something. I'm like, yeah.
Seagal.
Seagal. Yeah,
How
same thing.
dare you?
I know they're not.
Conflate those two.
Different guys. Okay. Dick writes, breakfast this morning was a spinach sausage quiche with coffee with almond milk.
I gotta
Quiche?
say, sausage is more in play than I expected every morning for these folks.
Did he
a lot
make
of sausage
the quiche?
in the mix.
I don't know if he made the quiche. He said a piece of a quiche.
Wait, it was spinach, sausage, and what?
Quiche, and then the coffee with almond milk.
I feel like that's a Starbucks order.
Probably.
Spinach, sausage, quiche. That sounds like those little bites they have.
Yeah. That's probably a good call. In honor of Farter Shart,
Uh-oh.
a buttload is an actual unit of measurement.
What?
A buttload is a real
Stop.
unit of measurement.
According to who?
It's a real fucking thing.
According to who?
I guessed and then I looked up the answer and I'll explain it.
According
when you do
to
guesses.
the hit group Dude Perfect. They put it in their Wikipedia.
According to sports science.
According to Dick, a buttload is real.
All right. What
Anyway.
unit of measurement are we guessing in?
A liquid.
Okay, keep going. But are we guessing in what?
How many
Fluid?
gallon? The question is how many
Gallons.
gallons is a buttload?
I didn't even. All right. So
This
it's more than a
is-
gallon.
You're guessing in gallons. How many gallons is a buttload?
How many gallons is a buttload?
How many gallons is a
There-
buttload?
There's a Tim and Eric skit called D Pants, and it's just short. That's short for diarrhea pants. And
Oh,
it's
yes.
just-
I've seen that.
This is DK's favorite video on the internet.
it's the funniest thing. It's actually vile, but
Isn't
it's
it
the
see-through?
funniest thing. Yeah,
It's
they're
translucent.
see-through. They're like see-through, like plastic. Anyway, I'm like, how many gallons are in the D Pants? Is that like how I'm picturing this?
I don't know. This is weird.
Gallons.
How many gallons is a buttload?
Okay.
All right.
All
Worry
right.
about it. All right. 3, 2, 1.
20.
You said 2, DK?
Yeah, 2.
Craig, by the skin of your teeth. I said 16.
Oh, God.
The answer is 126.
That's so
That's way too
random.
much.
126
AK
specifically?
477 liters, aka 2 hogsheads, which don't even get me started on the hogsheads.
What's a hogshead?
2 hogsheads is 1 buttload.
According to whom?
I'm so glad you asked. So in medieval England or medieval Europe, a butt was a cask they used to hold giant quantities of wine or ale, beer or wine. It was like big ass barrels. of
Wow.
cans. It was called a
Okay,
butt.
so this isn't some just like dorky internet thing. This is real.
It's pretty dorky still. But
I mean,
yeah.
we're talking about
buttload.
butts and buttloads. I mean, it's not. But yeah, so a hogshead, which I feel like I've heard of more bars, but yeah, so 2 hogsheads, 1 butt. So a hog is a cheek.
Okay, so they used to store beer in a butt.
In a butt. Yeah.
Which
Oh,
are just
boy.
barrels.
A cask.
Is that where butt came from? Like the word butt? Like they started looking at like 2 barrels and it's like, oh, that kind of looks like cheeks.
I guess.
Wow.
Kind
So
of
we
like
can
how
start
the
calling asses barrels. That's fun.
Look
at the Look at the barrel on her.
Cal.
barrels.
I guess
at the
barrels. Yeah.
Look at them hogsheads.
Uh,
Okay. Craig gets Parker Washington, who he didn't.
nice,
even want.
Craig.
I feel like Craig's gonna
alive.
bail and take Luther Burden anyway.
No, I'm gonna take Parker.
All right,
Burton's
well,
hurt.
I'll take. Yeah, he is. Fuck, this sucks. Part of me wants. Craig joked about Trey Tucker. Part of me wants Trey Tucker versus the Giants just because the Giants can't guard anyone.
Yeah.
Part of me, I kind of. It's him or Chimere, DK, or Luther Burden. I don't know. I would take Burden. I'm like, how hurt is Burden? I don't want to take an injured rookie.
No.
All right, so who are you taking?
Fucking A, man. I got to play one
Make
of
a
these
decision.
motherfuckers. I'll take Trey Tucker. I hate the Giants cornerbacks with a fiery passion. I wouldn't. I don't know if I'd play him though. Jalen Coker versus the Seahawks is probably a better answer, even though it's the Seahawks.
Nobody wants to play Chimere DK.
I'm going out on a limb here. I'm living my life dangerously, and I'm taking Chimere DK.
Hell yeah.
In honor of my name too. Also,
I saw a crazy stat about Chimere DK. He is the 4th rookie in NFL history with at least 4 receiving touchdowns and multiple punt return touchdowns, joining Tyreek Hill, Des Bryant, and Eddie Kennison.
Wow, Des Bryant did that? That's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good, man. Also, I just think Cam Ward is playing a lot better than he was early on in the season.
So much better.
This is less of a desperate. I think for like 5 or 6 weeks or 7 weeks, more or longer, we were just like, we're not going to recommend any Titans players because this offense is just not working whatsoever. But I think the offense has actually been a little bit better lately. So they play the Saints next weekend, close out the fantasy season. I just like DK because in the past 5 games, 5 targets, 8 targets, 4 targets, 7 targets. Like he's a big part of this offense.
Speaking of buttload, Heifetz's chair is squeaking like an old wooden ship.
Is it me? Is it my chair?
The diversity, the HMS diversity.
It is, yeah.
That thing's getting a buttload right now.
It's squeaking. Oh yeah, sorry. There's noises between the orange light. Yeah, there's squeaks. There's dog squeaks. I'm at Jackie's Brothers for Christmas, so if there's sounds, there's sounds.
It does look like, because you're in Pittsburgh, right? It does look
I'm
like
in
you're just
Pittsburgh.
surrounded by Pittsburgh yellow. There's just like neon Pittsburgh signs
Black
all
and
around
yellow,
you.
black
right
and
now.
yellow.
Yeah, I just have terrible towels all over everything. Okay.
Wait, Heifetz, you took Coker?
Quick sniff.
I guess him or yeah, I guess Jalen Coker. Fuck. I mean, this sucks.
You could take Mac Hollins.
No, I want people
Okay.
to wear shoes.
You could take AD Mitchell. And
I
really
literally
live
would
dangerously.
rather lose than root for Brady Cook in Week 17
Yeah, that's probably a
of
good idea.
the football season.
All right.
Imagine depending on the New York Jets and Brady Cook, who literally, would you say, Craig, that Garrett Wilson hasn't played since mid-October and he leads the team in receiving yards?
With like 385.
So I looked it up. Someone emailed it. Sorry, I didn't look it up. Someone else looked it up. I haven't had time to confirm it today, but I think the lowest receiving yardage leader in a modern era team is like 430. And the Jets seriously do have a shot at the lowest ever.
Yes,
yeah.
because Garrett Wilson's obviously hurt, and Mason Taylor is next, and he's hurt.
Wow.
So,
Dude, that's fucking
Who would it have to be, Craig? Who's third?
I don't know is it Brees
I'm
Hall?
looking it up right now.
It's gotta
So
be.
can you imagine if the Jets don't get an interception to become the first team to ever not have an interception in a season? But
It's
on
gotta be
yardage,
Brees Hall. Brees Hall is 332 yards receiving.
but that's not a given. He gets to 400.
No, because
Wow.
it was for 430. He needs 100
So Mason
more.
Taylor 369 and then Brees Hall. So 80 Mitchell's 279. So he needs. I mean, dude, that's fucking crazy. Okay, that would be man. Every time you think the Jets can't get lower. All right, tight end. Speak of the devil, DK, number 1 tight end if you actually have to play one for Week 17, which I hope nobody does.
I guess I'm gonna go with Taysom Hill, who just does a little bit of everything for the Saints. I don't understand. I don't know if they're gonna keep using him like they did, or if this was just for fun this week. But Taysom Hill was freaking everywhere. He rushed the ball 12 times. He threw the ball he threw a 38-yard touchdown, and he caught 4 passes for 36 yards. Like this was the Taysom Hill farewell tour game or something like that. It's like, when a guy's getting close to retired, they're just like, go out there and shoot as many shots as you can. But yeah, Taysom Hill with Chimere out probably. I think Chimere's already like in Cabo or something at this point.
He's drinking pina coladas somewhere.
And Audric Estime, Devin Neal is already on IR also. Alvin Kamara probably not coming back. Audric Estime is like the next guy up, but they really ended up just using Taysom Hill as like their starting running back in this game. So, yeah, going with Taysom Hill. They're playing. Who are they playing? They're playing the Titans. So
The answer has to be Taysom Hill. It has to be.
There's no other way to go down.
No, if you want to talk about upside, it has to be
Classic.
Taysom Hill.
Classic.
He had 4 catches and 12 carries last week. He had 16 touches, and that's not even including him playing
16?
quarterback
God damn it.
and throwing passes.
I love Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill is maybe my favorite player that's been in the league since we've started doing the show.
Well, yeah, he's like the
So
only
one of
guy.
one players.
He's the modern day Cloyce Box. Like he's playing in
is.
the 1950s still. Okay, it is the final round of trivia. It is the Taysom Hill showdown time. Let's do it.
All right, that's what we call kismet right there. That is not planned. That is not planned, Craig. That is. some, as Craig said earlier, sometimes, you got to believe. Sometimes the universe aligns.
By the way, I have my Cloyce box. I don't know if it's a rookie card or just football card behind me. Somebody gave that to me at a show, one of our live shows.
Yeah, I have my.
You have the Cloyce box.
Oh, everyone's all right. You guys are leaning on too thick. No one's going to believe this is real, but this is the universe. They have DK and Craig have no idea what's about to happen, but this email is from John.
Is Cloyce here right now?
J-Bone.
Like
Is he in the
Buble?
room?
Michael Bublé and Cloyce and Lauren. So John's breakfast was a package of blueberry Belvita and a black coffee.
Wait. Oh, the Belvita cookies.
Belvita. I was
Oh, I
confused.
thought you said
Velveeta.
I was like
I thought
blueberry
so, too.
cheese. Interesting.
Anyway.
Wait,
Maybe?
what's Belvita?
It's the cookies.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
No, they're not cookies. They're like breakfast bars. Breakfast.
Everyone eats Belvita got really mad at you. But so John's question is,
it's basically a cookie.
this email, I can't believe Cloyce Box came out. You said, you guys love Cloyce Box.
True.
So as the final trivia email of the year, I chose, how many receiving yards did Cloyce Box have in his best game in the NFL?
Well, wait.
And it's not a trick question. They literally wrote in the email, parentheses, not a trick question. He had like catches and yards, and it was after the forward.
It's like
pass
a real
was
thing.
invented.
Because he was an end and a running back. What was he?
Well,
Yes.
I mean, he played all 21
Right,
positions plus kicker, coach.
He was
Fighter
a Taysom
pilot.
Hill. He was basically everything. Swiss Army knife.
So his highest receiving yard total in a single game.
Yeah, his career high in receiving.
In a game, not a
Yeah, in a
season.
game. Yes, sorry, in a
Okay,
game.
okay. Man,
I can't believe you guys tasted him. I actually just picked this because I love Cloyce Box, and I did as the final one of the year, and I didn't think he would come up.
this is tricky. Did he take a screen pass to the house one day? I don't know.
Of course he did. I know what I'm picking.
3, 2, 1.
180.
53.
I said
I
180.
said 220.
220.
200 receiving yards?
Craig, here's the deal. We get tagged in so many Cloyce Box tweets because he's like up there with the most ridiculous numbers. I can't remember what it is though off the top of my head.
Yeah, Cloyce Box. The reason he came up was because he had the Lions record for like 100, like crazy games.
But I didn't realize he was catching passes. I thought he was more of a running back.
I mean,
he was doing it all. Okay, what's the answer?
The answer is 302.
302.
302 receiving yards in a game?
Cloyce. Cloyce is a legend.
What the fuck?
See, this is Craig. We always get tagged in tweets because Cloyce Box comes up on broadcasts when it's like the most receiving yards in a game, and Cloyce Box is just
Since
fucking
Cloyce
ran away.
Box in
Man, I
1954.
guessed way too low. 302 yards in a game?
Cloyce, Craig, you think Cloyce reeled in Fern with under 300 receiving yards in a game?
I guess 53 yards in a game is not enough for Fern.
Fern's not getting out of bed in the morning for more than 250, for less than 250 here.
All right, I need to investigate this game.
What was Boyce Box's career high?
Boyce Box is probably 52. Boyce Box.
Did he
I don't
play in the
think had
NFL?
Same.
Good old
I
Boyce.
forgot his brother was Boyce or his son was
His
Boyce.
brother
His
was
brother
Boyce.
was Boyce.
Cloyce and Boyce.
Boyce Box.
Dude, I love that
Boyce
back
and
then.
Boyce.
How many points you scored was like a part of the stat. Like this game in December 3rd, 1950, he set a Detroit team record with 12 catches, 4 touchdowns, 24 points, and 302 receiving yards.
Because he would kick the extra points. He would score the touchdowns and kick the field
They were
goals.
using points back then. Oh man, that's funny.
302 receiving yards.
What is the record in the NFL?
I think it's 330.
Who did that?
That's a good question. It was Jimmy Smith crazily got close, but I think it's some weird. It's an old time.
It's Willie Flipper Anderson, of course.
Flipper Anderson. Calvin Johnson was second.
You know, crazily got really close. I think I'm doing this right. I think it was Jimmy Smith on the Jaguars. I think if I
Yeah,
look
he's
it up,
seventh. He had 291.
which is crazy.
Flipper Anderson.
Flipper Anderson.
And Flipper was not that old. Flipper did that in like the 90s.
Wait, that Calvin Johnson. Oh, Calvin Johnson's 2 with 329. If memory serves, he didn't even have that many touchdowns in that game.
Flipper did it in 1989.
Yeah. Calvin Johnson did it in 2013.
Wait, I'm looking up that Calvin game. You know what's funny about that Calvin game? He only had 1 touchdown, which has to be one of the most improbable things ever. To have 379 yards and 1 touchdown. I don't even know how you do that.
Man, I botched that. For some reason, I didn't realize that Cloyce was such a prominent receiving back. That guy was fucking McCaffrey out there.
See, you know why? It's because you're boxing him in, if you will. It's, you keep
You're
saying
right.
back.
You're right.
He's an end, Craig. How many times do we have to go over this?
You're right. Honestly, I
His
limited
position,
him.
his position on Pro Football Reference is literally E-HB.
Halfback and end.
End all be all, baby. Okay. So that would give me the trivia title.
Yeah.
Part of me wants to give you an out and pitch you on a game that someone suggested.
No, well, we can maybe do the game, but you earned it. You won the title. So
Okay.
I want you to
I would
have
like
that.
to win and do the game. That would actually be great.
Yeah,
Thanks.
of course. Well, wait. So
Sure.
you get Taysom Hill. We have to keep going quickly. So DK, you have the second pick here.
Brenton Strange for the Jags, if he counts, he was 53 on Yahoo percent, 53% roster on Yahoo.
Doesn't
He
count.
might not be out there. He's 27% on ESPN though, so that's why I threw him in there.
Nope.
We'll just assume he's already rostered, but I'll go with AJ Barner for the Seahawks.
I'm going to go with Pat Freiermuth, who I think is going to be more involved. Or I guess you can
Ooh,
honestly go
that's
Darnell
good.
Washington.
Part of me just thinks it's going to be Darnell. And also, you know what? It's week 17. Just live a little, man. Have a little fun. Have the 312-pound tight end left tackle.
The only thing about Darnell is Darnell's a little sloppy. Darnell's kind of like
It's all over the place.
Yeah, he's a 24-year-old who's 312 pounds. It's like, yeah, sorry, beggars can't be. Sorry, he's not the largest and fastest person in the league, and also just the most technical route runner. He's a left tackle.
Well, yeah, I feel like his like ball security is all over the place. He's always he's just falling down at all times, but you still can't tackle him.
There was a play where it's like an important down, and Aiden Hutchinson, and he kind of handled him. He got a little chip from Jalen Warren, but I was watching him like, this is crazy that Darnell Washington is like kind of can block Aiden Hutchinson on third down.
I mean, I think he is by far the hardest person to tackle I've ever seen in my lifetime. Like, I think he destroys Derrick Henry in terms of how hard he is to tackle.
You know what? I will say, I think my most old school football take is I love the Oklahoma drill, and I wish it was part of the Pro Bowl. And I kind of wish Derrick Henry and Darnell Washington would run the Oklahoma drill.
That would just be like the Large Hadron Collider or whatever. It's like the Earth would just fold into itself into a new dimension.
Yeah, it's like, why do they need 2 miles to fire the particles? I'm like, just give me 2 of them. I'll do it in like 10 minutes. Okay. So Taysom Hill, and you're taking Freiermuth. Who'd you take, DK, again?
I took AJ Barner.
Okay. And Brenton Strange, where would he rank among all these if he's available? Someone rage cuts him.
Probably after Taysom Hill.
Yeah. Okay. If we're running through this quickly for quarterbacks, God, I hope no one has to do it. But if you need to, I think if Jordan Love misses this week, I feel like you have to do Malik Willis versus the Ravens, just because Malik Willis could genuinely get 10, 12 plus carries solely as a rusher. Malik Willis is boom or bust, but I mean, when he's filled in the past, he's had 20, 25 points, and he also has enough of a deep ball. It's like very risky, but again,
he's also
like, hurt.
He has a shoulder injury.
That did happen late in the game, and he kind of like shrugged it off, but I don't think they have a choice. I think that who's the third string quarterback? It's like, is it still Sean Clifford? Who's the third string for the Packers?
The backup quarterback is
Chris Olodokun. That's crazy. Oh, dude, I don't think they have one on the roster, so I think Malik Willis is going to fucking play.
Okay.
Unless Jordan Love. But again, Jordan Love might play. Willis. I also just think Tyler Shough versus the Titans. If Tyler Shuck's available, like Tyler Shuck's playing well. I've been mean to him this year.
Would you dare think about Geno Smith?
I would. Geno Smith hates the Giants because the Giants were going to play him. Ben McAdoo was going to play him instead of Eli Manning and bench him, and he was probably right. And then the Giants didn't, so Geno Smith hates the Giants, rightfully. But you could. Part of me is like, if Lamar misses time, Snoop Huntley, which maybe that's dumb, but I mean, like, Snoop Huntley could also, get you some rushing. But that's kind of, I would go Malik Willis, if he played, Tyler Shough, Geno.
What about Phil Rivers?
After tonight's performance?
Right now, there is 9 minutes left in the second quarter, and these quarterbacks have combined for 5 touchdowns.
I feel like this kind of Rivers game afterward, it's kind of like he just disappears into a mist and is like, you guys got this now. And he just kind of goes away. And everyone's like, was that real?
I think he's signing an extension, baby.
Rivers should do the new LeBron and just hold out until he gets to play with his kids.
Don't let him get anywhere near golf.
Mostly because DK doesn't want to hear about golf anymore. Defenses. If we're being honest, this is the most important part of the show if you're still playing. Paige, I would do horrible things to get the New England Patriots defense versus the Jets this week. Brady Cook. I mean, Jets have good special teams, but I mean, you can't overstate Vrabel versus the Jets. I would still take the Buccaneers defense versus Miami and Quinn Ewers. I know the Bucs have been struggling. I don't care. I don't believe in Quinn Ewers. Even if they start Zach Wilson, don't believe in him either. I would do horrible things to get the Bucs. Steelers, if they're available, which I think they are kind of in leagues. The Steelers are playing the Browns and Shador. I know Watt's out, but I feel like TJ Watt's not playing. But if Shador, they don't have Quinshon Judkins, which we forgot to talk about this during the running back segment. My God.
Yeah.
Woof. That Quinshon Judkins broke his leg. And the reason that we didn't have a running back for the Browns is that Dylan Sampson, the backup, is also hurt with his own hand, also a little bit of a calf injury. So the Browns are going to, and then the third stringer, Jerome Ford, is a shoulder injury. So it would be between like injured Dylan Sampson splitting time with the fourth string Travion Williams, and then also Raheem Sanders, which you're going to split the Browns running game 2 or 3 ways. And I'm like, I don't want to guess.
I think if Dylan Sampson, you should pick up Dylan Sampson, and if he plays, he's a good option to play. But I think there's just no guarantee he's going to play this week.
Okay. And then the other defense is the Packers if they're available, which I think people did kind of cut them after Parsons. Some people, if they're available versus the Ravens and Tyler Huntley, I would take that, especially because the Ravens have like a historic talent for just throwing the ball out. Like between Derrick Henry, Mark Andrews, and Zay Flowers and Isaiah Likely, it's a generational cannot hold on to the ball football team. It's like the Heatles of not being able to hold on to a football.
Did you guys see that video of Isaiah Likely walking out of the stadium and then somebody's like yelling a question at him and he just says back, oh, "We're straight ass. We're so ass."
Did you say that? Yeah. Oh man,
that'll be good. I should name my fantasy team that next year. We're so ass.
I don't know. Maybe that was AI. We're very close to just not being able to reference anything on the internet, but I think
what's crazy? Our kids are gonna think like the way our parents talk about, I don't know, shit that makes them sound old. We're talking about the era where you could just see a video and you're like, well, obviously this is real. I know for a 100% fact that this is real. That's gonna just be a weird era.
Yeah.
Austin says he said we ass as fuck.
We like ass as fuck. No, that's a waff.
We ass as fuck.
We ass as fuck. Oh my God. Okay. Couple emails, and I want to run with this dumb game by you that we might cut.
Okay.
All right. John, on the Zachwards pass, the 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
It's from John.
Johnny.
J-Bone.
John says, I'm a Rams fan.
Okay.
And I thought they clearly made the right call. It was a backwards pass with a clear recovery. The part that was tilting was how long it took for them to begin reviewing the play. And if they had just started reviewing it right away, I don't think it would have been nearly as controversial.
Yeah, of course. I mean, the whole point of that is like then the refs would look like they know what they're doing. If a ref immediately was like, oh, that was a backwards pass, we're going to review that and see if it's a touchdown because that's the rule. You'd be like, okay, this guy knows what's going on.
I maintain that it was also just extra weird because it was a 2-point conversion, and people still don't really know what to do with 2-point conversion plays. They're more common than they used to be, but they're still very weird in terms of just like we talked about this. Like half the plays that if you either look like you ran a really brilliant play or you fail at a 2-point conversion, it looks like the stupidest play call of all time. Right. And that was like literally truly when that play happened on Thursday night. I even tweeted this as like that play did not work. So I had time to like tweet out like a smarmy response before they started reviewing it. Then I got a whole bunch of people like quote tweeting me like, oh, really? Or like, oh, maybe it actually did work or whatever. So yeah, I think that's a great call. It just did take a little bit too long. It's like one of those really late flags that comes in. You're just like, okay.
Like the Lions Steelers final drive where all the flags started coming in twos, like it was Noah's Ark.
Yeah, there's like the Jameson Williams play where he looked around at the refs for like 6 straight seconds. And then they finally threw some flags.
It was like a script, and they were just like, hey, line.
Oh, God,
line.
Sorry. Where is my flag? Okay, there it is. Here it is.
All right, we got a lot more emails on this play, but I'll spare you guys.
That was very mature of you, J-Bone.
This one's from Anthony.
A-Bone. Tony.
When arguing about the Seahawks game, Danny Kelly made one comment that you ignored. And DK said, it's like no one knows the fucking rules. Bill Belichick would never. And Anthony writes that got me thinking that Bill Belichick should just return to the NFL. But he should be the live rules arbitrator in a war room with Scott Hansen, the red zone guy. And Belichick just pops up in the screens, old school, picture in picture, and then he just makes it. He just decides what the call is. He's the art. He is like the Judge Judy for all of these replays. Just Bill Belichick, and he does it live.
He just comes in. He goes, "Yeah, They got that run wrong.
But instead of McCauley and Steratore, it's Belichick, but he's also making the decision.
I like that. I want the person in the booth to be actually making the call on the field as well. I want that to be the same person.
I will say, I have thought you were a little nuts for like 2 years now, being like, why is this person telling me that these people are wrong? However, I do think in 10 years that those people will just be making the decision.
They should be. They have the best vantage point. They have all the angles. Like, it should be
the
them.
Refs do too. The problem is that the good refs leave to get paid by the networks because they're offering 5 or 10 times more money. So the best ones left, and the ones left behind are making the decisions.
It should be me.
Let's get you on the ballot.
It should be me. I get them right. 99% of the time, I'm like, I got the call.
Dude, you'll really be the most famous Craig then.
That is true. That's the path.
But the problem is they just need to give the power back to Terry. Let Terry make the call from the booth.
That is actually a better idea. I'm going to write that down. Okay. Another email here from Michael.
Mike.
Subject line was just, holidays are coming. The Coke ad watch the wheels.
Yeah.
So Craig, just do the song.
Holidays are coming. Holidays are coming. Do-do-do. Always Coca-Cola.
So Michael, whose breakfast was espresso and a croissant.
All right. I like
Smoking
that.
a crepe. Bong at a blitz.
He just lives in Italy.
I know.
Maybe Paris.
Or France. Yeah. Should have been my first guess. I mean, look, I went to Italy and they had a lot of that going on, but also
Gorlami.
France. Get somebody who had an espresso and a pizza, and then you get
Dominic De Coco. So
Gorlami.
Michael writes, so that nonsense ad from Coke is obviously it's AI slop. And if you watch all the different transport trucks, you'll notice
extra fingers.
It is like fingers. The number of wheels on the trucks and trailers changes multiple times throughout each frame in the ad. And then he included a Reddit post that has the configuration of what. Hold on, I'm sending this to you guys.
Why can't they edit that?
So I think the answer is it's cheaper to just make it AI, and they know that if there's mistakes, that actually it sparks conversation about how it's AI, and all they want is people to talk about the ad. So it's like, oh, I hate that Coca-Cola ad with the AI, but then it's like people are mad about it, so that's what they wanted anyway, was to talk about it, which is what we're doing right now.
Why can't AI figure out the fingers thing? I don't understand that.
Because it's actually a hard problem.
Can't you just plug it in like human beings have 5 fingers on each hand?
No, this is every animated show is like a thing anyway. It's hard to draw 5 fingers. It doesn't apply to animation, and so it's like that. That's why every animated show that people don't have 5 fingers.
It's hard to. Oh, okay.
Look up pick an animated show and look up the people. I've drawn a lot of
turkeys, and they all have 5 fingers.
Literally pick Simpsons, Family Guy, Big Mouth, pick a show and like look it up.
Craig didn't get that. You know how you trace your hand and it's a turkey?
Oh, of course. Yeah, no, I'm trying to think about why it's hard to draw 5 fingers.
Oh, yeah.
Well, hands are weird.
There's just too many of them.
You guys ever do drugs and look at your hands?
What?
No, I don't think as much as you do, apparently.
God. Squares. Anyway, look at this picture I just sent you. It's the configuration of all the different wheel configurations of the trucks in the Coca-Cola commercial where the wheels are over like 30 seconds. They have all these, and it's like the wheels move it like 8 times in this 30-second commercial.
Terrible.
Wow.
That's all. AI slop, baby. Welcome to the future.
This giant conglomerate is not what I thought they were. That's a bummer.
Okay.
They're not actually bringing the spirit of Christmas, Craig. It's ruined.
So, I have a stupid idea that was emailed to us, and I think it's really funny. It was going to be my tiebreaker, and someone emailed this to us months ago, and I wrote it down. I just like saved the idea. It was one of those like I didn't want to think about it too much because I would be accused of cheating, but I was like, that's good. Tiebreaker. I saved it for today's episode just in case we needed a tiebreaker, and I kind of want to do it anyway. And if it's done, we'll cut it. And so stupid. This is from Mike. Mike says, just listen to this is the week 11 recap episode. He's just listen. What if for trivia, you guys, instead of choosing a number, you just, in 60 seconds, the 3 of you just see how many women you can name.
Name a woman. Name a woman. Name a woman.
Sorry.
Name a woman. Name a woman.
You can't name women you know personally, and you can't name athletes. Okay. And how many can you just name in a minute? And part of me was like, we should leave this chat and like we should go one at a time for 60 seconds. And whoever can name the most women just wins.
Wait, are we doing it as a team or are we trying to name the most ourselves?
Individually, maybe as a team, it would be funnier. We go in order.
60 seconds.
Just name a woman.
Am I just writing them down, like typing them?
No, that's funnier, actually. That's funnier if we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and like.
Okay. For 60 seconds?
So this has to be a famous woman?
Yeah, but you can't. No athletes, no people you know.
No athletes?
No athletes. Because it's kind of the whole point. Yeah, because
DK, you don't know any female athletes. Come on.
I don't know any women. Let's see here. This is gonna be
I think
hard.
the idea was men who just watch sports all day can't pretend they know women because they watch ESPN. And they're like, Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese. Like, no, that doesn't fucking count.
Sure.
Christ.
Okay. All right.
right.
So we'll put 60 seconds on the clock. We're going to see if we can just name women. Okay. You guys ready?
What's the order? Heifetz, me, DK?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do me, you. All right. Shall we?
Yeah.
I'm already nervous.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. All right. Amelia Earhart.
Emma Stone.
Angela Bassett.
Angelina Jolie.
Michelle Obama.
Cindy Crawford.
Melania Trump.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Pamela Anderson.
Amy Poehler.
Sydney Sweeney.
Kathy Ireland.
So I'm just thinking about Sydney Sweeney. Patti LaBelle.
Tina Fey.
Dakota Johnson. Why did you say
I don't know.
Patti
Why did I
LaBelle?
say Patti LaBelle? I don't. Where the fuck did that come from? Queen Latifah.
Maya Rudolph.
Oh crap.
Name a woman.
Name a woman. Hillary
Name
Clinton.
any woman.
Did I already say that?
What'd you say? Hillary Clinton?
Yeah.
Nancy Reagan.
Stevie Nicks.
Nice.
Tina Fey.
I already said Tina Fey. Damn it.
God
did
damn
you
it.
really?
Yeah, I did.
Oh fuck. All right, that's it.
Dude,
All right,
that was pretty good. We know a lot of women.
Dude,
We know so many
Must
women.
have been
It's
like
crazy.
Man.
I was trying to just think of like
Feminist.
90s swimsuit models that you guys wouldn't know.
thanks. That really.
And you landed on Pamela Anderson. I'm
Pamela
aware of her.
Anderson, Kathy Ireland, Cindy Crawford.
I actually didn't even realize you were just naming swimsuit models.
I was like, God, dude. I didn't want to try. I was trying to get ones that you guys wouldn't know because I was like, you're gonna get me if I don't.
DK, did you watch that Apple documentary called, I think it was called Supermodels, about the 4 iconic 90s female supermodels?
No, but now I want to.
I feel like we should have let DK
Who are
name
they?
athletes
Who were they?
instead.
They were, can you guess? Guess which.
Swimsuit models?
No. I don't think
just
there's
models?
They were like the 4 most famous models that kind of like shaped culture in the 80s and 90s.
In the 90s? Okay. I don't really know. I would say Kathy
just said
Ireland,
them.
Cindy Crawford.
Cindy Crawford is one of them.
I can
Kathy
get one of
Ireland
them.
is not one of them.
Kathy Ireland is not.
Heidi Klum.
No, good guess.
There's one I'm thinking of that has to be.
And Pamela Anderson is not one of them.
No.
She's not really a swimsuit model. She was an actor, swimsuit actor. Let's see here.
She did a lot of acting in swimsuits.
In Baywatch, guys. The plot.
Let's see.
Solving
here.
crimes. Lifeguard solving crimes.
I don't know. Adriana Lima.
I think it has to be.
Go, Heifetz. Who do you think?
It has to be Tyra Banks.
No. She's
She
too
has the
young.
show.
I
Didn't
think,
she?
like, are we
young.
thinking like, is this like
She's
Sports
80s and
Illustrated?
90s. Tyra's, I think, too young for that. It's Cindy Crawford, Naomi Campbell,
Oh yeah, That makes
Christy Turlington,
never would have.
I should have never heard of her.
and Linda Evangelista. Dude, Christy Turlington is one of the more beautiful people I've ever seen in my life. I watched the first episode of that documentary.
Turlington?
Yes.
She sounds like a Harry Potter character.
I was like, who the hell is this? Because I didn't know who that was either.
Was unfamiliar with your game.
Oh, 1,000,000%. One of the most beautiful people.
So she was born in '69. So I don't know. I think that was like a little before me, but yeah.
Is it bad
Actually-
that the Name a Woman game ended up us talking about swimsuit models? Is that bad?
Well, that's my fault.
It's like, let me prove
that
how many
was the
women
track
I know.
I was going on.
It is funny how quickly I ran out. I was like, Emma Stone. Oh,
Is
shit.
it bad that it's like the entire list was First Ladies, SNL, and SI swimsuit covers?
Not to be mean, but like naming movie actors and politicians, where else do you go?
For the record, I think I would be really bad at this game if we were like naming baseball players too, just because it's like the pressure to think of somebody quickly,
That's not
your
true.
brain turns off.
That's not true. Baseball, go.
No, we've done this before, and I was like really bad at it.
Jeff Bagwell.
Mark Ellis.
Ken Griffey Jr.,
Craig
Eric
Biggio,
Gagne,
Juan Uribe,
Joey Cora,
Luis Ortiz,
Eric Chavez,
Juan Encarnacion,
Mark Mulder,
Chuck Knobloch.
Mark Mulder,
Barry Zito,
Oh, I love him.
John Maddox. Did we see
Dude.
that?
Tim Lincecum.
Tim Hudson.
Oh, the freak.
Dude, he couldn't get into a game once because they thought he was a kid trying to sneak in.
Like, buddy, get out of here.
At 16, he's like, I'm starting today. They're like, yeah, right, kid.
Are we still going?
Yes.
Mark McLemore.
No, now do female baseball players.
The who's in the movie?
Fern Box.
Madonna.
Nice. Gina Davis.
Damn it.
Monet Davis. Fuck yeah.
I don't know. I don't know anymore.
That was fun.
Cool.
Glad we did that. Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh, yeah.
She's
Good one.
in that movie.
Great call.
Yeah.
I haven't watched that movie in a long
Holidays are
time.
coming. Okay. All right. Thank you, DK. Thank you, Craig. Thank you to all the women listening who we insulted. Thank you to Tyra Banks. And thank you to
It's my fault. It's my bad.
Turlington.
Christy Turlington.
Shout out Tim Lincecum. Shout out Edison Volquez. Everyone helped me win the title. Baseball 09. Thank you. Oh, God. Thank you, Cam. Thank you, Kai. Thank you, Carlos. Thank you, Austin. Thank you, everyone, for listening. And then, yeah, we'll have one more episode for you guys that's going to come out either Tuesday night or Wednesday morning. And then, yeah, Merry Christmas. We're not going to have a Friday preview because it's Christmas, but we will have like a big fat Wednesday episode for you guys. And, yeah, of course. Thank you, Lord.
Lord.
Thank you, Daddy Yankee.
Oh,
Whoa.
I think we've done Daddy Yankee.
Gasolina's wild.
We've done everybody at this point.
Well, that's your job. Keep it fresh.
Gasolina was sick, though. I don't know. Those lyrics making it to like now, that's what I call music 8 was like kind of crazy. Because you had all these like white 7-year-olds being like, oh, gasolina. And then you like learn what the lyrics are. You're like, whoa.
Oh, I don't know what the lyrics are.
Okay, one guess.
Give me that Gasolina.
Yep.
And what's Gasolina referring to exactly?
Petrol. No, it's something else.
Yeah, exactly. Tell me what it is.
I won't.
Okay. I'll look it up.
Is it bad that to me it's not blatantly obvious what gasoline is referencing?
It's probably good.
I could guess probably
I mean, there are
within
a few
3
things
tries.
maybe. But I don't know
It's
if
the
it's
one
like,
you're thinking of.
Did you translate the lyrics?
Did I translate the lyrics?
Yeah, like how do you know what he's talking about? It's in Spanish. Did you translate it? One day?
People who speak Spanish told me.
Oh, okay. I feel like that's less likely than you just translating it, but all right.
That's less likely than me. Oh, okay.
I feel like it's a lot easier to just Google that than find.
Well, it never
somebody.
occurred to me until I was informed.
Fair. You were a young man, 12 years old, skipping down the street singing Gasolina, and somebody comes up to you and is like, buddy, you know what that guy's singing about?
Oh, here, play the mama so my girls can rev their engines. Oh, now I get it.
What?
Now like the engine part really brings the whole thing into kind of like it makes more
Oil.
sense. Yes, exactly. Right. Engines need oil
Petrol.
and gasoline.
Got
Petrol.
it.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, God.
Goodbye, everyone.